Trust me, Rebecca is my daughter. We are your daughters. What do you believe? But how can you believe me? How can you believe the band? She is a slut like you. If you don't believe me, then we take the child for testing. If I am not your child, then my mother. I will go immediately. If it is yours. Brother, don't just die, and me too. Can I be happy? 18 years later, Rebecca congratulates you on your new. I have an official decision. Promoted to assistant to vice president. Director Jason of the Human Resources Department. Received notice from superior, then rushed to business department to inform. Rebecca knows the girl named Rebecca after receiving. I am also very happy to hear that. Again, ask again, is it true, sister? Really said it already, sister. Human History Department. The decision must have the fresh signature of the director. The director showed it to Rebecca and told her to look at it. Is this the official decision? I'm not kidding you. Congratulations, little girl. I'm so happy, everyone. Thank you. I'm so happy. I'm really happy. HR department, sister. You are very good at speaking, so that is the result. This is very worthy of you today. I say goodbye to my brothers and sisters in the business office. Go business, because starting tomorrow, I will move my office next door. Deputy General Director's office. Yes, I know, sis. Yes, sis, I have informed. Give me the information and then I will look at it and do it. Just go to my workplace. Here, goodbye, HR department. Done. Rebecca went to see her manager to let her know. He knew about the decision to transfer personnel. The vice president's business today. After Rebecca cleans up to new workplace, she will soon be special assistant to the vice president. His general manager is Jason. Very young, is the son of the chairman of the board. The management of this company, although already have a solid support, is my father. But to be able to climb to the position of vice president, director of a large company when he was just a newbie. At 28 years old, he completely used his ability. My Jason Toy is the son of a rich family. Born at the finish line, but he is real. Excellent English language skills. The lowest level is sales staff. Just graduated from college. It is gradually climbing to a worthy position. The current glasses are based on the ability of he has a master's degree and is during the defense of the doctoral thesis. Belong to. Jason is very good and is my senior. In Rebecca's school he was just older. She is 3 years old, so she admires him very much. After Rebecca graduated from college, joined her father Jason's company. Worked in the company for 3 years, and the goal. Her only goal is to one day be a working with Jason. After 3 years, Rebecca's dream finally came true. The fact she got to work with her senior. Also my idol all the time. Students before going to work. Is it you, Rebecca? Come say hello to Jason. Yes. I greet the deputy general director later. Will be your assistant and there will be many more. I hope you will teach me in the future. I am more than Jason. Listen, Rebecca. Say, so he is working on computer. Then stop, he said to her modestly. I have looked through your personnel file. She just decided to appoint her to the position. I believe in your ability now. I hope you will join me in the future. Join me to become a right-hand man. Mine helps me do my job well. My work style first. Jason's time is only one. Straight up, no beat. The truth is you screened through the profiles of dozens of applicants. Appointed as assistant to the vice president. Just made the decision to choose Rebecca because, compared to the rest of the profile of, Rebecca makes the most impressive graduation. Same university with him, just started. Having 3 years of service to the company. So much a brilliant person like her. Jason believes her future. Very open and not just stop at that. Title is special assistant to the vice CEO. Rebecca listens to Jason. She smiled and said, thank you, director. Trust me, I will try my best to. Jason listened to Rebecca speak. Then nodded. She saw he said nothing. If not, please speak up first. If there is anything else, I will go back. My workplace is back to work. The going around saying hello was done then. Rebecca quickly returned to work. I just sat down and she shook my hand. Get to work right away, starting with the switch on. Computer up to see what she was working on. Previous person handed over, so the first day. First worked with Jason at the new position went quite well for Rebecca. Because she is a smart and knowledgeable person. Solid expertise with 3 years of experience. Work experience should this assistant job. There is no way to make it difficult for her. Just like that. And yet a month passed. Rebecca Day. The more proficient in developing the full potential, and your creative thinking is more than that. She never did any job wrong. What is it, new or old? Gradually become a right-hand man for Jason for a brief moment. This is exactly what Jason is passionate about. Pleased with Rebecca, she even surpassed. Far from what I expected. Waiting to work together, long time together. Appear at company parties. Company or gradual meetings with partners. There are rumors in the company that Edward and Rebecca were a couple at one time. The company suddenly has such rumors. There will be more or less gossip. People think that Jason and Rebecca are handsome man and beautiful woman. Rebecca is very good. Two people are very compatible, but also there are a lot of negative comments. Rebecca, which is worthy of our CEO? What about me? People are not worthy of you. No matter how talented I am. Her family background matters. I'm not worthy either. Everyone, don't. More wild speculation. At first it was just rumors from the room, business and marketing department because of that room is two visible parts. Edward and Rebecca appear together. Most later that rumor spread. Jason's office, both he and Rebecca, when hearing such rumors, all ignored it and just laughed because they not really mind, must say personality. Jason and Rebecca have many traits similar. They only care about work, but do not care about anything else. Be paired up and have. They do not pay attention to gossip. Sometimes Edward teased Rebecca that maybe we should be a real couple. So people stop speculating. Rebecca. Rebecca, I know Jason is teasing me. Just for fun and no other meaning, says she. Also tease back, really boss, want to come back? Be a couple with me, I also like boss a lot. Then both laughed. Honestly, this is just a joke. Between boss and employee. No meaning. Both because between Jason and Rebecca, apart from work, they really don't have private talk, have attend event. The events that took place together were also due to mandatory work. In addition, Rebecca also no other feelings but love, admiration for Jason. Two people really innocent. Work together until a certain point in time. Year one, long year. Rebecca Fabric really has become the right arm of Edward. She not only solved the problem, helping him, sometimes even giving opinions, advise him on difficult jobs. Rebecca is beside her work. Edward is much more likely to said to be so convenient that it makes people are born with jealousy. Edward was once a man of the inside. That day in the company opened a dirty game. Big company meeting. This meeting is open out for the deputy directors to present the plan. Development plan for upcoming projects. Whose plan has high potential for feasibility will be selected to perform, and the person who makes that plan will be review and appointment of general director. For this project, Jason and Rebecca, it took a lot of effort for them to grind market research, read a lot. Many plans to stay awake. Many nights to think of ideas like that. Before Jason was ready to confidently stand before the board of directors to present. Show your favorite strategy. Edward, another vice president in the board of directors, presented before Jason a medical business strategy. His casting is different in only one detail. Small is the final figure given by Edward. Given is different from the data of Edward a little c. Edward have the same plan as Jason. And Rebecca knew very well that Edward had used dirty trick, copying his and her ideas. Never wavered when it was his turn. Edward still confidently stood up to present his thesis. Strategy of you come to the part of citing data that has the difference between you and Edward. You said clearly, please tell the board of directors. Just look. Two similar strategies but different. There are two different results, I believe. I'm sure everyone has figured out who it is. The person who stole the idea of who said the words clearly and confidently. Jason's exclamation made the whole room. The room was quiet. Suddenly there was a sound. Murmured the man, asked Edward. What's this, Edward? Edward, you have any comments on this? Edward, please explain to us. What is this, Edward? Many people on the board of directors. His face changed slightly. However, he still stood up confidently. Clearly, Vice President Jason present. The plan after me, the figures also. Just a little different from me. You guys base on it. Where to doubt me instead of doubt. Who presented the idea after me? There is nothing to explain other than the sentence. This plan is mine, Edward. Jason said to him as soon as he finished speaking. See final figures. This different part of us go me. Will analyze for you the results of. You are wrong and mine is right. Why? Like that, because you are not human. Make this plan, because if you are the person who took the trouble to make a blueprint, such a neat plan, there is no reason you give a wrong result, only a single Edward to explain. For this it is you who did copy of plan. I said this. Jason did not let Edward had a chance to justify his actions. Because of his meanness, he continued. Okay, if what I argue Man still thinks it is not convincing. Then invite you and the board of directors to guide. Eyes on the screen, let's see one. Short video. Jason just finished speaking. The crowd immediately turned their eyes to the screen. Adjust the down. Rebecca now agile. She worked well with her boss. Video action button starts playing content. The content of the video is Edward acting. For the crowd was silent, so start again. Whisper again. What video is that? I don't know. We'll see. On the screen shows a room with the dark space, then from the door has a little light coming in the appearance of a shadowy man. Dark makes the video viewer unable to clearly see the man's face from outside the door. Into him to the desk, then turn on the computer. When he turns on the computer, up to the light of the projection screen. In his face makes people at this one can see his face clearly. Man appeared in video. It is Edward video shown here. Rebecca, give the video back. Jason, speak up. I would like to ask the deputy director. Edward was late at night and the whole company had gone home. You still come into my room when? What do you have my permission to do? Explain to me and everyone here. No. Edward turned pale at this moment. He didn't answer Jason but stammered. What camera did you install in your room? Jason now directly ignored the question. Edward's nonsense. He nodded too. She understood what he meant by projecting some evidence to prove that he and she have. How long have we been working on this plan together? Last month. Edward was still on his side. Of course he won't have any proof. This story does not need men. Edward explains or proves anything. Clear. Jason continued. Dear Board of Directors. Office. Mine has been installed with hidden cameras since. It's been a long time but I haven't had a chance to used until 3 days ago as Vice Director. Edward sneaked into my room. Copy my plan, so I just had a chance to use it 3 days ago. Is the time my plan is not yet. The completion is still lacking in some areas. So I still leave the file on my computer. My computer office. No password set. Result is already there. What happened? Out after clearly presenting everything. The board of directors need not ask further. Edward, whatever sentence they too disappointed about. Everyone shook their heads in disappointment. And Edward now cannot speak any word from your mouth. I stiff face pale when his deceitful behavior was exposed in the middle. In such a crowded place he felt extremely embarrassed and ashamed to have to face the disappointed eyes of all members of the board of directors and others. Feel ashamed of Jason very much. Many Vice President. Edward, do you have anything else to say? To tell us more? Not when all eyes are on. The crowd turned to Edward the master. The chairman of the board is Mr. Jeffrey as well. It was Jason's father who spoke up. He is the highest ranking person. Must separate public and private matters. He does not favor his son to give Edward a last chance to explain, but he can't say anything. Just bow your head to show your intention. Admit what you did. Mr. Jeffrey say so once again. Speak up. Then the meeting ended here due to a problem. Issue. Vice President's plan. Edward, we will keep it for review. When will the official results be available? I will report back to Vice President. Edward, you had a little more for us to say. Private talk with you after. Mr. Jeffrey. Say so. Only those who are successful. Key member of the board of directors. Stay. The rest must leave. Jason and Rebecca meeting room also. No exceptions after leaving the room. Jason looked at his watch and it was already past 5 p.m. He told Rebecca, today we are very successful. You have today is also thanks to you for helping me. You so much. Rebecca, today you, Jason and I invite you to dinner. Rebecca, we've been working together for so long. But they never went out to eat alone together. Each other all the time. They appear together. Together all because of work now. Rebecca heard Jason wanted to take me out to dinner. She was very surprised but also very quickly. Okay, I won't be polite. Got Rebecca's nod. Edward quickly got in the car and picked up Miss High. They went to a fancy restaurant in center of District 1 and then go there without need to book a table before sitting at the table. Jason looked over the menu once and asked, Rebecca, are you allergic to any food? No, Jason, listen. Rebecca replied like that. He nodded. Tell the waiter you brought some B-cell items. Restaurant for me please, and one more bottle of wine. Yes sir, I will tell you home. Standard kitchen. Jason then told Rebecca, the first time I came to this restaurant, I don't know what to order if I not allergic to any type of. Edward, then use these for now. Rebecca, after listening, she nodded and agreed with him. She looked through the menu without hesitation. Know what to choose, all that is good. Then she told him, yes. Okay bro, you can order anything you want. I don't mind the food. Edward heard that and laughed for a while, waiting for the food Edward and Rebecca had. Talk about what happened at the meeting. I asked her first this morning. How did you know? Edward will copy your idea. We intentionally left the file there. The wrong result is in the company computer. Rebecca heard him ask. She shook her head. I do. How do you know those things you said? I really don't know, Vice President. I must have had wrong numbers in the computer. So as to prepare for the unexpected. Maybe someone is playing dirty with us, but I can't believe he is the director. Edward now does not know that the council. How will the administration handle him? Half the truth is like that, Rebecca. Unpredictable. Even more unexpected was Edward. Used dirty tricks. She left behind some data. Something went wrong with Jason's company computer. Just to prepare for the worst, and she doesn't hope it happens unexpectedly. That case happens. Before the meeting took place, Edward and Rebecca checked the front camera. The two of them knew Edward had bad intentions, but they still waited that Edward would. Not doing so, they hope he just refer to but do not copy the blueprint. Plan of two people and then make presentation before the board of directors. But the result, is he really doing that? He want to inherit the achievements of others, while you yourself do not have to do anything. Blatantly now everything is. Jason's discovery was one less. Distance yourself from the title. CEO is being shortened. LM is his special assistant. C. He became more and more successful, and she also contributed effort in which she felt truly. Rebecca was so happy to say that she was afraid of getting pregnant. The atmosphere would be heavy, so she spoke up. Another story we learned in the past. Risk management. You forgot. I'm just applying that subject and in just reality. Who has the ability to predict? Guess the word. Rebecca said, a joke. So made Edward laugh. He said he graduated so long ago. How much knowledge? All the knowledge I learned in the past is now forgotten. I'm old. I admit I don't as good as you and still not forgotten. Say a sincere thank you to Rebecca. Really fast thank you very much, because during the past period of time working with you, you have helped me a lot. Many cockroaches this time we have. Great job, Jason added. Girls like you are very good, I believe. In the future I will go further. Not just stop at the level of doing assistant for you should be in the future. If I have the chance, I will definitely lose you up to new positions. Rebecca heard Edward saw this, then she shook her head. Yes. No, honestly, I just want to just work with you. I'm not greedy. Look up higher, shy one. After a while, Rebecca made her decision. Speak out your heart. I actually admire you very much. Admired him since student days. Hey, I remember you were a student then. But you are so talented, I always watch. You are my example to try hard and studying. Practicing you is also the reason why I want to work in your company. That's what Jason heard Rebecca say. Then he was very surprised that she had. I have known you for a long time. Only you are. I have no impression of her at all. Suddenly he felt curious about her. The girl has been following him for a long time, so he asked her. He had heard you before. I said I was your junior student. Maybe after 3 courses we will be. Before, there were very few female students studying there. So he remember almost all the girls in the department. It's just that I really don't remember your face. Edward had just finished speaking when the service began. Bringing food up to 2 people had to temporarily stop talking and wait until. Is everything done? Rebecca Moi said, Deputy Director. Doc, let's talk about this while eating. While eating, 2 people talk. Rebecca talks a lot. Most of it is a story about the time when students of 2 people, and she said always the reason why she admired at that time. Jason told him years ago. Before Hai Lam was a first-year student. Jason is a senior. She entered university that year when she was about to graduate. She is very shy and somewhat passive. Participate in extracurricular activities. Very few people know her, so even though Jason is in high school, but he doesn't. It's understandable that I miss her face. And she? Then she was very impressed with him from the beginning. It was on a day when Rebecca joined a career-oriented talk show. Got to know Jason because he was invited to do guest speaker of that talk show ban. At first she thought he was a young lecturer in the department, because when he discussed the problem with other speakers or answer questions, the students' questions are so good. After being attracted, she realized he was still there. The student made her very surprised to add, it's in the girls' department. It was rumored that Jason was the general. In real life, his family is very rich. And he studies very well and has many sisters. In the department wants to be girlfriend of older brother. Rebecca, when heard the words about the Edward she did not believe because before she always naively thought that only the children of the family. Poor people have to study hard to escape poverty. The rich just learn how to spend money but no need to study well. That year she was a freshman in college. But still have naive thoughts. Such a discrepancy after the talk show. Rebecca, although on the outside there is no expression. What but she quietly learn about the Edward a little she herself wanted to prove whether the rumor is true or not, and she also wanted to know that in this world there is a rich and educated person. As good as Jason or not. The results are what Rebecca found out for herself. Making her eyes widen. Jason not only is the son of a rich family, educated, very good, no subject which is not on the birth list. Rebecca scholarship, find view transcript. School movement activities. The department he joined made her feel admire so much, and also from the moment. Then Rebecca began to idolize her brother. I want to become one in the future. Outstanding people are admired by many people. Like Jason. After hearing that, everything he asked, Rebecca surprised. Do you really idolize me that much? You make me feel so honored. Laugh. I also do not understand, Edward, because why'd I idolize you so much? So I only know one thing. I still idolize you until now. Jason heard that and said a joke. So how long have you been doing this with our idol? Then we should raise a glass to celebrate this. 2 glasses of red wine were raised to congratulations on your success today. Jason and Rebecca's after dinner. Eat this. Jason has a chance. Learn more about the stories of Rebecca and he were students, so the two of them became closer than they had just had dinner. Enjoy wine and chat with each other, quite a lot of owners. Until dark feels funny. Jason was full after eating. Just told Rebecca to eat now. I'll take you home. Rebecca saw Edward was enthusiastic, so she did not refuse the idea. Her brother agreed to let him take her home. The house sat in his car while pointing. I don't know how to take her home. Why did Rebecca fall asleep? Edward saw her fall asleep and he shook her gently. Wake her up so she can show him the way home. Rebecca, next we go. How are you? Jason infected. No matter how long I called her, she did not wake up. I don't know why. I woke up because I was busy these past few days. Busy preparing for the plan made her tired. Leaning, or is it due to the effects of alcohol? When I called her over and over again but she still couldn't wake up. I woke up and saw her sleeping soundly. I couldn't bear to hit her. Wake her up again while he himself don't know her home address to take her home. He had to pull over at the nearest hotel. Then rent a room for Rebecca to stay the night here. After renting a room, he took Rebecca upstairs. The room he put her to sleep neatly. On the bed he helped her take off her shoes. I bet he intended to leave her a note. Then he went down to the reception desk to pay the bill and go home. I let her sleep here alone tonight. Was when he turned to leave. One hand of Edward was startled when she grabbed him. Looked at Rebecca, who was still closing her eyes, but 2 hands holding him tightly. Mouth still whispering, Mom, don't go. Mom, don't leave me with Dad. I don't want to. Where to live with Dad because Dad does not love me. Where? Mom, don't. Walking in your dreams. Rebecca saw the mother who died a long time ago. She saw her mother years ago. Many years apart. She misses her mother so much she forgets. She cried a lot when she heard that her mother had died. Much, and please Mom, don't go, don't leave her. Let his father Jason hear Rebecca say. So I feel sorry not knowing. Is she having a nightmare, or is her unhappy childhood is tormenting her? Sleep again. Sympathy and pity for her. So he sat down on the bed and hugged her. Give her some steam and say okay. Mom will not go anywhere. Mom will stay here with you. Good night, baby. Rebecca, good night. Not knowing that Rebecca heard the voice. Jason thinks this is his mother or not. Is she no longer has nightmares? She no more sleep talking, start sleeping in yen toy. Although he was fast asleep, his 2 hands were still moving. She still held Jason's hand tightly. Jason looked at her like that without letting go. He could not bear to push her hand away and leave her behind. I went home alone. You stayed because you were worried that after I leave she will meet evil again. Dream of drunk is Jason unknown past. What bad things happened to Rebecca? But now looking at those things, disturbing her sleep like that. Feel so sorry, but feel sorry. This love I have never felt before. With someone. Jason let Rebecca hold his hand. Alone for a moment he sat on the bed for her. Hold my hand and sit for a long time. I felt so tired that I lay down. Bed next to her after he lay down. Then Jason fell asleep. I don't know if there is because every night. Also stay up all night to worry about the plan. So I'm very tired, I sleep very well. So delicious that I forgot the person lying next to me. I am Rebecca, the honey-loving male and female uke. Edward slept until midday. Night he was awakened by the act of hugging. Hold me tight by Rebecca Jason. He woke up with a start to see Rebecca hugging him. Hold him tight and she talks in her sleep like the head. Mom, I'm so tired. I miss you so much. I miss you so much. This time Mom Rebecca is not just talking in her sleep. Usually like she's delirious, she's sick. Then her very hot-tempered Aunt Jason owned on her forehead to confirm that it was done. She is so bored, hot. Want to burn his hands, so she has a fever. Then be asked why she slept so soundly today. And then there's the sleep talking a lot Rebecca. Jason quickly called sick to the hotel receptionist to prepare for some fever reducer and a clean receptionist towels after receiving request. Their customers' needs are met quickly. Got it and brought it to the room on Jason Day. After getting all the maps you need, he immediately set to work boiling water. Warm towel to put on forehead. Rebecca then he woke up cozy. Let her take fever reducer. Rebecca has a fever. Very high, she was unconscious. What but still listened to. Edward took the fever reducer then. Then she fell asleep and knew nothing more. Rebecca finished taking the fever reducer. Edward was still not at ease. He did not sleep anymore but sat by his bedside watching over him. I keep an eye on her because I'm afraid she might be unlucky. High fever affects seizures to the nervous system or she will meet evil dreams and fears and just what is. Edward was worried that Lan had taken blood pressure medication. Fever but not yet down, although no seizure, but Rebecca started. The head speaks a lot. She speaks continuously, Mom. Mom, don't go, Mom, don't leave me for Dad. After saying that, Rebecca's tears. Then she said, Mom, I miss you. Is there any way for Mom to come back to me? Look at a weak little Rebecca. As of now Jason is not familiar. Because of Rebecca, whom he looked at every day. C is a mentally healthy girl. Full of enthusiasm, always complete success. Excellent work, has not had any job, whether easy or difficult, can be done. Hard to get her, but today with a storm. The fever of mediocrity could have made the workers and peasants. This is what Jason knows now. No one is perfect, everyone has their dark side. People are too good at hiding, so they hide. Cover CMR Jeffrey, don't let outsiders see the weaknesses in people. Me like Rebecca, if only suitable. Working with her alone will be like no other. Could see a Rebecca at times. Weak, a Rebecca also knows disease and sometimes weak because Miss Mom knit Edward by side bed to take care of Rebecca until almost morning. During the time I'm not sleeping, I'm always carefully consider her situation, change towel. Apply heat to her forehead regularly and check to see when she got the fever. Rebecca's figure has stabilized. Jason just dared to close my eyes for a moment. Looking at the appearance, he took care of her as he did now. At you as a lover husband. Rebecca's, not the grantors. On her 8 a.m. Rebecca woke up. After a high fever made her body tired and dazed. When I woke up and saw I am in a faraway room. Strangely, Jason was sitting next to him. Sleep startled her. She urgently called him. Get up immediately, asked the vice president. What happened to Edward yesterday? Why are we here together? Edward stayed up all night to keep watch. Rebecca, now he just dozed off not long ago. Was woken up by her. He was a bit tired just now. Rubbing both temples, just replied. Her question, we are at hotel. Yesterday when I was waiting for you to come home. I was so tired that I fell asleep and you didn't wake me up. Okay, so I'll take you in here, Jason. Speaking of which, I'm afraid Rebecca will misunderstand me. Thinking dirty thoughts about her, so he explained. Like last night I couldn't get you. Next road, I don't know your home address. Where to take you home, I will take you in. Here let me rest, then I will be. Fever, I don't feel safe leaving you here alone. I should stay at the address to keep watch. You just go, you can rest assured between us is complete. No problem. Where Rebecca heard Jason explain. Then she smiled and said, thank you. Take care of me when I am sick and between us. Do we have something to do? I know. I will not think nonsense. Brother, no need to explain that too. Jason heard that and said he had. Misunderstand or not, I do not need to explain to you anyway. Also a boy and a girl in the same room. This is something you should not explain to me. Let me say this, Jason. When it came to important matters, he asked her. I had a high fever last night. Now it's down. Fever, but I feel fine. Who feels better? Since when Rebecca woke up until now, she still felt tired, but Not to the point of having to go to the hospital for a checkup. She answered him, "No. I'm fine. I just had a fever for a day and then I got better. You give me leave today is fine." But Jason Nghe Hai said so and dong. "Okay with you, I have a day off today. One day go home to get well, then tomorrow go to work. Yes. Thank you now. Now let me take you home." "Okay then, check out hotel." Edward drove Rebecca home. When he got home, "Come to my house." She did not forget. "Thank you. Thank you again. Because you took care of me all last night." Hearing that, I laughed. "It's okay. Because of work, health has declined. To the point of getting sick like that. You are the boss. Taking care of sick employees is also. What should I do? I don't thank you forever. So if you really want to thank me, then later help him in work is okay." Rebecca listened to Jason say that. Miss also laugh. "Have a warm boss. Like you are my luck." Edward saw that Rebecca did everything. "I can't say anything about this. Miss. I surrender now. I want to. Whatever, but let's think about it later. Now you quickly go inside the house. Take a rest. Remember to rest quickly. Get well soon and go back to work tomorrow." Jason even deliberately joked that he just let me off today. Only Rebecca nodded. "Yes, I promise that tomorrow I will definitely be in the office. On time with a healthy body, boss." "Are you okay, Jason?" "I'm so happy. I'll go back to work." "Here, yes sir. Hello brother, be careful on the road." "Be careful, okay I go." Here Rebecca goes into her house. Jason also went home to take a shower. Change into new clothes before going to work. Company work after that day's incident. Distance between Jason and Rebecca as shortened. About two of them at the moment. Not just talk to each other about work, but also share with each other about the problems in life. Gradually become friends and then fall in love with each other without knowing when they realize your feelings for your partner. The main way is love is a matter of months later. Jason was appointment and position of general director after your business plan was selected. Choose him and Rebecca to go celebrate with. Like last time, this time they also called food and wine. They ate and chatted and enjoy wine just differently. I wonder what Jason is up to this time. Very happy are my feelings for Rebecca. Induced him to want to borrow the love wine you drank is a bit dark. Cup. Even Rebecca drank with him. They drank a lot. Jason couldn't drive home. I parked my car at a restaurant and rent a hotel room nearby. The vacation they originally planned to rent 2 rooms, but right at the time of the guests, the hotel is fully booked and there is only 1 room left. The only couple who feel like they're too much say to move to another hotel. So Jason and Rebecca rented it. The room. Men and women lived together in 1 room. While both had feelings for each other long ago, plus the presence of yeast catalyst. Can't control my feelings. Edward took Rebecca in his arms and kissed her on the lips. Her as soon as they entered Rebecca's room was kissed unexpectedly, but she didn't pushed Edward away in a way that was natural and counterproductive. Again she had a feeling of longing to be immersed in your kiss. She hugged him and kissed him back, drunk. At first Jason couldn't control it. To be a part of yourself when you are. Rebecca was completely out of control that day. Control yourself anymore. I want to have more than kissing, and Rebecca too. So she cannot control herself. I am in love. Making my mind numb. Can't tell what to do. What is not right? 2 people. They have the most Edwardian instincts of man as such belongs to each other in the night. This morning Rebecca woke up early. Jason, when she woke up, she saw naked body without a single piece of clothing on. Next to her is a man who is also in love. Such a state, she was so surprised that she screamed. Edward was sleeping soundly, but he was awakened by Rebecca's scream. Sat up and told Rebecca that he was me. Don't be afraid. Rebecca won't scream anymore. Asked Jason, bro, last night we asked there. Suddenly Rebecca did not know. P asked how else, because she also, when she grew up, she realized that with the situation. This of my body, then last night too. What happened to you? Just she temporarily cannot continue. Got the news last night. She gave herself a gift to someone who is not yet her lover should be. She cannot. What can I say to Jason? Edward, you seem to understand the psychology of fear and her worries. He told her not to. Don't worry about yesterday. I still remember clearly what I did. I will. Responsible for you. Ha. Rebecca heard of few words responsible. She surprised. Many questions. You are responsible for how you handle it. Jason said to Miss Rebecca, now. I seriously tell you this. Listen and answer me, okay? Say it. Rebecca agreed. Jason knew Say from the moment we start working. Until now he never asked. I personal problems but today. You must ask before you tell. You this is do you have a boyfriend? If you don't have one. Can you give me a chance? Let me take care of you for a while. Next time okay? And if I have it. Then please forgive me for my rude action. My float last night and go with the word. Sorry I will still take responsibility. With you I will do everything you want. Wish Rebecca heard that then all the more. More surprisingly at this point she doesn't have. Boyfriend never been in love. First time of my life. She gave him of course the first time. Her head flashed with thoughts of wanting to. I am responsible for myself however. Also cannot because of this too. People who become lovers. It feels restrictive and too obvious. Must think so Rebecca asked. Edward the first want to be your boyfriend because you have feelings for me or because you want to take responsibility for the dark action? Just me please answer honestly. Let me know if it's okay. Rebecca asks Jason to answer honestly. Too honestly until today. Edward just realized he has feelings. With Rebecca I think sooner or later. There will be a day I will confess to you. She is normal Jason is not. The type of person who can be casual and not fade. I can also go to bed I can only have emotions and want to be close to people. I just have feelings. As for the endurance part. Responsibility. With her in case she doesn't want to be my lover I will still be because I know clearly last night I took it away. What is her the only thing that scares him? She already has a boyfriend he is breaking. Ruin her happiness you give me time. Time to think more about today. It's really a surprise to me. Haven't I? Can make your decision right away. After listening to Jason, Rebecca replied. What you said this is too much. Abrupt with her so she needs more time. Time to think but not to give. Decide in a moment. Okay I'll wait for you Rebecca to finish. Edward agreed to thank him later. Edward and Rebecca left the hotel for the first time. This time he also took her home like last time. But this time she didn't need to rest. One day he told her to come home. Change clothes wait for me I will come pick you up. I go to work ha Rebecca yes. That's okay. Go home and change clothes okay I'm going. Here for me for a moment okay I'll go home. Careful. Rebecca went into her house. Just entered the living room caught the eye of. She is an altar with 2 pictures of her parents. Her parents' portrait seemed to be looking straight at her. Into her make her feel confused she come. At the altar light incense for parents. She said to the 2 of them dad and mom last night. Through what you just did you also. I don't know if I did right or wrong. Already. In the middle of the quiet space. Is there an answer for Rebecca? Only a gentle breeze blew. Making her shiver. At this moment she realized what she was doing. Do the same thing as cooking rice. Rice so after it becomes rice it will not. Is there any way to make the rice grains turn back? About rice grain she can only look towards. First and continue but not. Turn around. Ha Rebecca go to my room and get some clothes. Quickly took a shower and waited for Jason. Come pick her up to make their relationship. People now although not determined but also have a new step they have not. P are lovers but they also no longer just superiors and employees. More pills so she let him come and take her. Rebecca finished showering not long after going to work. Jason came to me without waiting. He came to pick her up a long time ago and now she is gone. Early but he still waited for her to have breakfast. Before then go to work ha Rebecca look at the clock. It's past breakfast time. She's afraid of having breakfast. Will be late for work against regulations of the company so I'm afraid to remind you bro. Let's go eat lunch later. I'll see you later. It's late for work now. This is Fong. Rebecca's way is she always puts work first. The daily top is all. Of course she will have breakfast before going to work. But if it's late, she won't eat. Morning to work Jason then. Other he worried about her health. Say don't skip breakfast I'm going baby. Go have breakfast then Han go to work let's go. A little late is okay. I'm allowed to be late. No one dares to object. Where is the first time Rebecca seen? A powerful but somewhat. This stubbornness while from before until now. Now he is very Edward blocked her yet. Ever seen him late for work or? I thought about it and laughed when I took the day off. Agree with you. Yes. They can go eat. Go to work the next morning however also. Only 10 minutes late not worth mentioning. After that is a while lamb. Think seriously about the relationship. 2 people this love comes to her. Too fast even though 2 people work together. Then developed feelings for each other for a long time. The stories of that day are too much. With the self quaking so she is a little shy. Afraid she needs time to think. Thinking of Jason today after work. Take me somewhere. Have something to say. Jason heard Rebecca say that. He guessed she had something important to say. Need to tell me, so I agree. Okay, after work wait for me to get the car and I will pick you up. Yes, I do. After hours place that Jason gave. Rebecca went to a park near the river. Here the afternoon is cool and the air is fresh. Good for walking and talking. Love each other when we get there, Rebecca Tran. Except for a few minutes, then take a deep breath and decided to tell Jason what he had been up to. Say, give me time to think, I have. Think about it, then you agree, Rebecca just say it like this and Jason will understand. What are you talking about? She agreed to give him a chance to be British. Love, take responsibility and be there. The side that took care of her all the time. Jason feels very glad this he told. She thanked me for accepting him. Give me a chance now, Jason. Can only tell Rebecca that much. Stop fighting without promising her in advance. Anything and everything, Sao, let's do. Let time prove and answer all. Rebecca heard what Edward said. Don't know what to say next. Understand why she said, Jason, I am first time in love, so I will try to hope I will not disappoint you, one word. Rebecca's naivety turns Jason on. Laughed to break the tense atmosphere. Straight he smiled because this was the first time I heard someone say that. His Rebecca in her brilliant work. How much in love. This much naivety makes me want to be loved and pampered a lot. Then he told himself that later. Will never let you be sad. Tears because I think so, Jason. Hug Rebecca and say, Rebecca, you are so silly. This is not what I should say. Let me say it right later, I will. Don't let me down. Rebecca heard him say that and suddenly I don't know how to answer you. Ms. I am silent but not in agreement with him from here. A love story begins after. Confirm Jason relationship start. Learn more about Rebecca he started. Learn from life and childhood. Through research he learned that she currently living alone, all three, and her mother is dead. Her mother died since she was little, when she was only years old. Rebecca still can't remember clearly my mother's face when she died. She just remembers that she was heartbroken. What if mom leaves me and dad? Hers just died. He died when Rebecca University of Technology graduated from 1 year old. Unfortunate poem, she is not as lucky. How many children went to from their family? Not completely happy. Rebecca told Jason that in memory. Her father does not love her mother and son. Every time he gets drunk he beats me up. He scolded her and her mother. He said her mother was the slutty woman. Mr. Jeffrey never trust her, but not Rebecca. Is his biological daughter when she was little. Every day she has to live in misery. Run away so dad won't hit and wipe the water. Eyes for mom when mom cries. Her mother's heart was choked with grief and she had to live in such a difficult situation. She was very sad. Gradual mental suffering. Mental illness becomes serious. She died at a young age, leaving her behind. For 3. I became her third child after her mother passed away. Then he regretted it from the day his mother. She lost Mr. Jeffrey no more beating or scolding. Scolded her again, but in return he started. Drink alcohol, drink a lot too. Level of cruelty every day. Alcohol is unbearable. He finally had liver cancer and died when she was just a baby. He died before she could graduate. Filial piety to father. Me about my parents that day. Rebecca was too young to understand. Why does her father often scold her mother? Said she was a slutty woman. When she remembered very clearly that day her mother. Very gentle, she is patient with her. I remember my mother dressed very simply. No makeup all day, just alone. At home and never go anywhere. Until mom died. Rebecca growing up wanted find out about her parents, then her father. Mr. Jeffrey let him say that is his business. Big, she don't need know. The more you learn about Rebecca, Edward felt more and more sorry for her. Many hours then he also understood childhood. How unhappy she was. When she was sick, painful dreams. Just do it. Bother Rebecca, I will love you later. And take good care of me so I don't get hurt. Have to bear any more grievances and losses. When did you finish listening to the story? Rebecca, this is the only thing that I wanted to tell Miss Rebecca when I heard Edward said so her heart trembled. It felt like a warm stream of water was flowing through her. She was so moved that she told him the story. I forgot everything when I was little. Now I do. My parents are both gone and I am gone. Still feel hurt. Thank you. You for loving me so much. Jason told her, you idiot. 2. Lovers do not need to say thank you later. I just need to love you. So much is enough because love you. is the most sincere thank you. Will definitely love you. Many of these relationships with Rebecca is a favor that God has given her. Because Jason is such a sweetheart. Perfect, I love you, truly sincere. And he always devoted himself to love. Of two people, he loves her wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly in the times that people watch. Love is a reciprocal relationship. It is hard to find one these days. People like you in the vast sea of people. Rebecca never thought that there was. The day I loved her and now I love her. She is more than what she expected, so she is very grateful and respects the relationship. These two people love each other for only a short time. Short time but deep feelings. So they always respect and love each other. Just the time they spent together in peace. Not long after the storm came. Those are the rumors they are a couple. The company started to make a ruckus again after that. A quiet time ago. It's not that there haven't been rumors. But at that time the two people were really in. It was morning, so they didn't see anything to do. It's scary, but now the two are one. Jason couple is not afraid of rumors. Guess that, but Rebecca is different, she is afraid. My situation is not worthy of you will cause. So there were unnecessary misunderstandings. Rebecca mentioned him a few times. With her should keep distance from each other at company to stop people from speculating. Bad influence on him, but is. Edward did not agree with that request. Say people want to gossip. What you think is your business. We cannot stop. But that cannot be the reason why. You and I have to keep our distance at work. Because we love each other. Working on a job never before. We affect the work then. Why do we have to keep our distance? With each other forced, Rebecca understood. This is not the only thing she worries about. One thing she worries about another. Otherwise I don't say we are in love. Affect the work I care about. Mind that some people say is very poisonous. Mouth poison mouth, they say that we because I was chosen because of adultery. Become his right-hand man. I got promoted thanks to my efforts. So when having to hear such words, I feel so sad, Jason. Then he told Rebecca this, as long as we are clean we are innocent. Whoever has a mean mouth is the one who is being mean. Whose karma will it be in the future? The person who carries this does nothing wrong. There is nothing to be sad about words. That mouth of man, Jason. And Rebecca could just let it be a sentence. The story is going further and further and will not stop. Again, at the level of people in the industry. There have been rumors among us that this has happened. Passed it to Mr. Jeffrey's father's ear. Edward. Mr. Jeffrey is the chairman of the association. His company's board of directors is a very difficult person. Mr. Jeffrey does not support the relationship. This relationship because it is assumed that no subject. A good match when hearing rumors. Mr. Jeffrey talking to Jason. It was a weekend day. To work company Mr. Jeffrey called. Jason went into his private room to talk to Dad. Let him know. What do you want to talk about? Don't dodge but straight. Yes. Dad called me. I have something to say. With me then, Dad, just say it, I'm listening. Mr. Jeffrey saw his son in trouble. Speak. Straight talk about the rumors inside. What is the company, is it real? No child with his assistant in love. Of course Jason admitted no. Avoid yes must be me and you, Rebecca love. We have been together for a while but still. I have not introduced myself to my father yet. When will I take you? He went home to meet his father. Mr. Jeffrey heard. Edward finished speaking and frowned. Looking displeased. Agree, then ask him seriously. Are you serious with her or just want to have fun? Just passing through. Yes, Dad, I love her truly. I am seriously looking into it if possible. I want to marry her. Mr. Jeffrey lack. No head, we do not agree. You and her are only allowed to date. But cannot marry. If I love her, I can only let her be my mistress. Mine only. But your wife must be one person. Different. Jason, after listening to his father. After saying that nonsense, he replied, yes, Dad, I cannot do that. French law only accepts marriage. Monogamy, Dad, and exa. The association does not accept the fact that one person, married man with children, still has a lover. Outside, Mr. Jeffrey saw Jason trying to. Love did not understand him, so he told her. Not worthy of her daughter-in-law. I'm not worthy. If you like her, then you can only let her be a mistress. My shadow only wife and children must be a person of equal status. Can you help me sit firmly in position? Chairman of the board of directors later to find the right person for your child with Mr. Jeffrey. Marriage must come with benefits. Marriage is only about love. Not enough. He also arbitrarily said that love cannot help this life. Only benefits are eternal. Jason is his only son. Want him to follow in his footsteps. became chairman of the board of directors and to further develop the company and to do so. To do that, Jason needs a woman in the back support. Steady while Rebecca is just a child. Girl from a normal family. Can do what Mr. Jeffrey wants. So she could not step into his house. Grandfather. However, if Jason loves too much, then he agreed to let Rebecca be his lover. Is your little brother Jason? He is the kind of person who only cares about benefits. So I never agree with. I object to my father's arrangement. Will never do that, sir. I just love and want to marry Rebecca. Wife should will never have problem. Like Dad said, and no way I took the book. But also have a lover. Besides, Mr. Jeffrey saw his son not listening. Words according to my arrangement are not satisfied. He said, if I do not agree, then don't fall in love anymore. I don't agree. Meaning for your relationship with her. Mr. Jeffrey also asked what is Dad's arrangement. Not good, Jason answered. Dad, son. I'm grown up and want to decide my own life. My life I want to love and get married. I love this life. I do not want to live with someone you have no feelings for. Don't want to take advantage of anyone's daughter. For one's own benefit. I am young and ignorant, so it is true. Is arrogant, later you will regret. Hate.